So we just got back from racing at Laguna and have a special package waiting for us when we got here. It is actually from the same makers of the Jetta pad, and it is their brand new, fresh off the press product that they have. I actually already know what it is, but I'm excited to show it to you. So this doesn't actually have the final design packaging or anything. This is a basically review unit so that I can check it out and show you guys about it. But this is the Jetta USB Hub. So a lot of people have complained how Model 3 only has 2 USB-A slots in the front of the car. And for that, I actually agree. If you want to wirelessly charge some phones, that can take 2 spots right there. Your Sentry motor dash cam, that'll take up a 3rd. If you want to have music, that'll take up a 4th, unless you group it with the camera. Either way, you're going to have like some USB splitters, and I'm not one for that because then it just makes it a wiry mess down there, and I don't like that. But this will solve all our problems. So on the back, you can actually see it has the 2 USB-A, which will plug right into the Model 3. But on the front here, we actually have 2 USB-A, 2 USB-C, and a secret compartment. The secret compartment actually is nice because when it's in there, it doesn't really, and even as it is now, it doesn't really look like a compartment. So it will not be easy for people that break into your Model 3 to maybe try to steal your SSD or your flash drive. And pressing on most of this, it appears to be solid. However, if you press on a corner, you flip it up. And once flipped up, you can actually see there is a secret compartment in there. And you get this little, like, dongle, if you will, for USB-C, which I'll show you about in just a second. And you also get this little magnetic pad. So the back, like right here, about half this side, is actually magnetic. And so they have this magnet here because a lot of people are actually using SSDs now, upside down. So yeah, a lot of people are using these SSDs, little portable guys. These are super, super tiny, and you can get them like up to 2 terabytes worth. But a lot of people are using these. So what they decided to do is on this unit, about this half right here is all magnetic. So this little magnetic pad that they include, you can put to the back of your little SSD, and it will stick right in there and be held in place really nicely. And that's where this little dongle comes in. You can just snap this in there and then plug it right up in here. And the nice thing is when it's in there, it won't jiggle around or anything because of that magnetic back. And then if you ever need to, you can just take off the cover by pressing in one of the corners and easily take this off, get the footage you need, and then put it right back. Super love that. But with that cover on, you just don't see it there, which is super nice because that really makes it blend in, and it will hopefully thwart people from trying to steal that should they break into your Model 3. Now going over these USB ports, this first one is meant for the driver side if you are doing Qi charging because it will always put out the max amount of power. Now next to that you have another USB-A, and now if you are using this for the driver side Qi charger, this for the passenger side Qi charger, and you have like an SSD or flash drive or something in here, this side will only lose up to like 0.4 amps. It's something really tiny. So not much to worry about there. Now if you are using all 5 USB slots, the 3A and the 2C, you will see power between these other 4 kind of split, but this one will always remain at the max for the driver phone, which is great. We love that. Now in here, you can see it does come with this little USB-C extender. However, if you are using something like a flash storage device, I know in the past I have talked about and used these little like SanDisk guys because they're super, super tiny. Or if you use something like this, all of these will work too. You will just plug it directly into that USB-A slot down there. Nice thing though, if you are using something like this tiny and it is down there, you really can't see it. So if somebody did for some reason break into your car, they did pop this off, they probably wouldn't even see something like that. This one is a little bit bigger, they might actually see this, but this little guy, they would never see. So I actually love that little guy for that reason. Now comment down below if you use the dash cam and Sentry mode in your car and what you use. Are you more of an SSD fan? Do you use these little thumb drives, or do you use just like these little like flash drives? Always curious what people are using. I've been using these lately and absolutely love them, but I'll go ahead and link all 3 of these options down below so you can check them out yourself. Now these 2 tend to be the cheapest varieties. Now SSDs can get a little expensive. You can get about a 500 gig for right around $80–90, or you can get something like this, which is a whole terabyte, for about $180. And speaking of cost, the one thing I haven't said yet is how much this is actually going to set you back. And make sure you're sitting down for this. It's only $79. It's actually really reasonable. I would have thought it would have been way more than that. And actually, anyone who is a current Jetta owner, you can actually save $10 on this, bringing the total price to $69, but they'll also offer some bundles on their website. So definitely check the links down below if you would like to add this to your Jetta wireless charging pad, or if you would be interested in buying the charging pad and this. They have some really good deals. So let's go ahead and get this installed, and I'll kind of walk you through it here. Now, as you can see, we are running that matte black wrap from Abstract Ocean down here. I have changed it up. I love changing up the car, and the wrap is super easy to do so. And we have this nice little cubby compartment. I'll link those down below if you guys are interested in those. And then in here, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and flip this up. Now, I am using different wires for my Jetta pad. Reason being, I was just at the track racing this at Laguna, and when I took this out of my car, because I stripped a lot out, I misplaced my 2 little micro USB cables. So these cables are a little bit longer than they normally would be, so keep that in mind. The nice thing is the Jetta pad comes with really short cables, so you don't have all this extra slack kind of everywhere. So we're going to just go ahead and unplug those and set them to the side real quick. So to install this, it's advised to just take off this front cover just to make sure you can really kind of get a good hold on it. And now down here you can see there is this little ledge here. It will kind of sit basically right on that ledge, so you can use that to help guide these USB-As into the car's USB-As. It is a tight fit though, but that is actually what you really want. You want it to kind of fit tight so it really meshes in with the car. And then once you have those USB-A slots lined up, you can just push it straight in. And then that is all in. It is just right on this ledge right here. We can go ahead and put this cover on so you can see how it looks. And there you go. I mean, it looks literally like it's built into the car, which is really nice. I absolutely love that. And then to open it, you just kind of push this, and you can grab this and kind of sit it to the side. Now, if you wanted to put your little SSD in there, you can do it as such and just plug it right in. And then once you have that little magnet attached, it'll sit right there. You can close it up, and again, out of the way, so if anyone breaks into your car, chances are they're not going to see that. And then same thing if you had like these little flash drives, you can just throw that up there. And that's what I was saying. Originally, I like that tiny thumb drive because you can't even see it's in there, which means if someone does break into your car and manages to get into that secret compartment, they're probably not going to see anything, and they're probably just going to leave it. And as you can see, as soon as we plug that thumb drive in, it came right up with the Tesla cam. You just got to make sure you format that right. So next up, we'll go ahead and plug in the passenger and the driver USB cables. Again, the ones that come with the Jetta pad are a lot shorter. I just can't seem to find mine after I gutted my car. So with all that plugged in, we can go ahead and test out the phone charging. As you can see, it works there. It works there. And the great thing about the Jetta pad is you can use it horizontal like that too. So yeah, all kinds of cool stuff with this. Super excited to have this. Super excited they made this. They actually listened to a lot of you guys when they polled everybody and kind of filled a gap that everybody really wanted something built for, and that's what they did right here. But yeah, again, we'll link everything down below that we use, the flash drives, the thumb drives, the SSD, as well as the Jetta pad and the Jetta USB hub. If you would like to buy any of that, everything is down there. Let me know down below how you guys feel about this. Is this something that you could see yourself using in your Model 3? Definitely going to be using it in mine, and probably even buying a few for some friends to give them as gifts, because I actually really enjoy this. As always though, huge thanks to our channel sponsor Abstract Ocean. As you can see here, we have this matte black wrap all down the middle. We have the matte screen protector on here, as well as the carbon fiber dash. If you guys are looking to accessorize your Model SX or Model 3, definitely check them out. I'll link down below, and using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off your first order. As always though, thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe, here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.